What's up, you guys? Let's get into it. Lashes and brows, edges, snap. It's tea time. This is my very first YouTube video, obviously. Before we get into it, please, if you haven't already, make sure by the end of this video you like, comment, and subscribe. Basically, I decided that I was going to let go of my fear and jump right into making a YouTube channel. I have been very apprehensive for the past 3 years. Not 1, not 2, but 3 years. Like, I have old videos from like 2017 that I recorded in my college apartment, and I sat on them for 3 years, like multiple videos. But dang, this kind of making me look a little broad. It's giving linebacker. I ain't never noticed that. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah, you know, we on quarantine, so it's like you gotta utilize your time wisely. And I'm like, you know, I might as well. Like, why not? Like, what am I waiting on? If you got something out there that you're trying to do, this is the time to do it. What are you waiting on? Like, everybody was saying 2020 our year, do this, do that, do this, do that. God gave us the opportunity. He sat us down in the house and he gave us nothing but time. I'm going based off questions that I had, and hopefully they are important enough or relevant enough for you guys to keep watching. So I am Jamaican. I'm from Miami, Florida. I lived in Miami for the most part of my life. I spent a couple of years of my life in Atlanta. I'm a Capricorn. I am, do I want to say my age? I'm 23. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just who I am. I have 1 brother and 2 sisters. Most of my family lives, like, on my dad's side, lives in Jamaica still, so I don't really get to see them, but you know. Favorite thing about myself. Alright, so I probably should have thought about these questions, but I'm being as transparent as I can, so I figured if I rehearse too much, then it might not be my honest answer. Favorite thing about myself, okay, physically, I would say my face. Like, I think I got a pretty nice face, like little chubby cheek syndrome going on, but it's cool, you know. I guess I should talk about personality wise too, because I feel like I'm a vibe. Like, I feel like I'm cool. I'm real easy to get along. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not easy to get along with, but once you get to know me, I'm real cool. I'm a very honest type of person, and I have a great personality. Like, I know a lot of people say they have great personalities, but I know me specifically, everybody that meets me loves me, so. Not to toot my own horn or nothing. My nerves are coming through right now. Like, it's like a Skype interview. You guys ever had a Skype interview? Those are way more nerve-wracking than like an in-person interview. Anyway, so spare time. What do I do in my spare time? Stuff like this. Like, I like to make videos talking to myself. It's so crazy that I've never like decided to make a YouTube until now. Like, I never took it serious because I literally dead ass be like getting dressed up, like not dressed up. I do my makeup and then I'll put on like a little dress, a little top or something, and I take my selfies, and then I don't know, I just whip out my camera and I start talking. Which is crazy that now that I'm actually supposed to be doing it, it's like, it's nerve-wracking, but I do it all the time. What else do I do in my spare time? I like to practice like different hairstyles and stuff on myself. I don't do hair or nothing, and I'm never going to start doing hair like for a living. I'm never doing that. Not there's nothing wrong with it, I'm just not good at it. But I like to do my own hair a lot because I be liking to change my hairstyles, and I'm not trying to pay all that money all the time. So yeah, I practice my hair, I do my makeup. Sometimes I online shop. I've been trying to chill because I have a goal that I'm working towards in life. Like, so I don't online shop as much as I used to, but I do online shop from time to time. I don't really do anything else like spare time wise other than like beauty type of stuff. Like, yeah. Bad habits. All right. So, transparency moment, honesty hour. If I'm being real with myself, I got a little attitude. I've been working on it over the years. It's gotten a lot better. Like in my teenage years, like when I was in high school and stuff, like my attitude was terrible, like really, really bad. Like always getting in arguments and stuff like that. It's not like that anymore, but I still be having a little attitude problem sometimes. Also, I would say another bad habit, or not really like a bad habit, but just something I want to improve on, is like procrastination and fear. Like I've wanted to make a YouTube for like 3 years now, and I never did because I was like fearful. Like, is the people gonna like me? Is they gonna be like, oh, she ugly? They gonna be like, oh, she annoying? Like, oh, girl, shut up. Like, you know? So I never made a YouTube, and I was just fearful of like feedback, and I procrastinated. And then it's like now you in the house and you got nothing to do, so everybody about to pop up with a YouTube channel, and it's like you might as well, you know? But fear, like letting that fear turn into procrastination is terrible. Like there's so many things that I want to do that I'm finally doing like in this chapter of my life that I've wanted to do for so long. So like I want to focus on like being a bit more confident in my abilities and like what I know I'm good at, and like really taking that on. What do I think is a good time? I feel like that's the same thing as spare time, but I guess if like going out wise, like I like going out with my homegirls and stuff, and like going to I'm I'm not a party type of person. I'm not a club type of person. I've never been a club type of person or anything like that. Like even when I was in my undergrad, like clubbing is not really me. I would go to like, and see, everybody considers clubbing different things. Like talking to people outside of like Miami or something, they'll think like, oh, strip clubs is going clubbing. I mean, it is. I guess it is. But that's not what I consider clubbing. Like tootsies and stuff like that, I don't consider that clubbing. I consider that going to chill somewhere in public. Like even though it's technically a club, I don't know, but I consider that a good time. I love going to the beach. I love going to the pool. I love traveling to warm places. Like any place with water is a travel destination for me. Honestly, I ain't trying to go nowhere that's cold. My homegirl was talking about going to Paris for her birthday. Count me out. Like, let's go somewhere else. Like, let's go to like somewhere tropical. I love water. I don't know what it is, but I just love warm breeze, palm trees. Yeah, so a good time I guess would be anywhere on water, like traveling to somewhere warm, not hot, warm. Guys, I feel like my awkwardness is showing. Am I single? I am not answering this question. That's for me to know and for nobody to find out. No, I'm playing. It's not that serious. I am, and my life is in God's hands. Amen. My favorite people. My favorite people. My mama, number one to start with. Like my mom is top one. That's a good woman. That's a hardworking woman. Like nobody can make me not love my mama. My mama is amazing. Like she's top one. I think she don't know that I love her as much as I do because I be having my mood swings and stuff. But that's my girl. She top one. Favorite people. I also have really supportive friends. Like I have friends that'll like check on me, like, if they don't hear from me in 3 days. And I got friends that I talk to every day, and I got friends that I talk to once a month or every 2 months or whatever. But the friends that are checking on you, and it's not like, you know, you don't feel like you always have to put that effort with them. Like, they're honestly, like, really, not even just effort, like, supportive. Like, I got some friends that are really supportive of me. Like, I've been blessed to know genuine friends. Like, even friends that I've met within recent years. Like, I have friends that I've known since I was freaking 3 years old, and I got friends that I met within the past 4 or 5 years of my life. There are quite a few good people that God has blessed me with, and a lot of people can't say that. Like, I be seeing girls fall out with their friends every 3 months on, like, the internet. You see them in an argument, and it's just like, dang. Like, if I had one place to travel to, I think I would go to Greece. Like, I really want to try their food. And like I said, I like warm tropical settings. And I think it's like a happy medium. It's like, it's, you know, it gives that vibe, but it's not all the way tropical. It also is like really ancient. Like, when I was in high school, I took a lot of European and art history classes. And I even took European history in college, I think. Or was it a world history or something? It was some type of history. And like, I actually enjoy like the arts and stuff like that of like European history. Like, I love it. I like learning about it. Not I love it, like I love it, but I like learning about it. So I think Greece would be awesome because it has like a little bit of both. When I was in undergrad, I wanted to do a study abroad for an arts program in Cuba, and I didn't get to do it because it was in my last semester that they offered it. And by the time they offered it, I was already like, you couldn't be a graduating senior to do it. But that shit looked dope. Like, either Cuba or Greece. I would say Greece. Fuck that. I can go to Cuba anytime. Not anytime, but as soon as things get back normal in life, anytime. Like, but Greece, yeah. I would definitely want to go to Greece. Seems like a really romantic destination, but you could also go there like solo, by yourself, with your friends, and have a great time. And I love food, and I think they got a lot of vegetarian options. Greece, yeah. I would definitely want to go to Greece. Seems like a really romantic destination, but you could also go there like solo, by yourself, with your friends, and have a great time. And I love food, and I think they got a lot of vegetarian options. Like, Greek salads be hitting. 3 wishes, what would they be? I would wish for money, first of all, because who doesn't want to wish for money? And if you say you're not wishing for money, you lying. 2, I would definitely want to, I don't know if this is like selfish to wish for, because I know my grandmother was like, she had a really hard life and stuff, and she was over it. And I believe in my grandmother being in heaven right now. I don't know who doesn't believe that, but I believe my grandma's in heaven chilling. So I don't know if it's selfish for me to wish her to come back, but I want my grandma back now. Like, because I feel like I didn't get enough experience with her. I feel like I didn't get enough time to not get to know her. I knew my grandma well. This is my grandma on my mom's side. The other grandma I was talking about was on my daddy's side. This is my mom's grandma. So I grew up with her. She loved me. Like, she did everything for me when I was younger. But then she died like too early in my life. She didn't get to even see me graduate high school. Like, and I don't know. I feel like my grandmother kind of understood me, and I could do no wrong in her eyes. And it's just always great to have that one person that's like 100% on your side. And that was my grandma. So bringing her back, because I need somebody like that in my family right now. Like, she was a strong woman. Like, she understood me because she is also equally aggressive. Well, she me 10 on 10. But she understood me in every way. Like, yeah. Wish number 3. would say like finally finding like true happiness. Like I haven't really found that one thing that just makes me like super happy just yet in life, but I know it's coming soon. Like God is on my side, and I know I'm gonna eventually find that one thing that just makes me a happy person and makes me walk around jumping for joy. Like, you know, some people, it's their music, it's their art, it's their like passion, if they're passionate about like hair, nails, whatever, that just makes them really happy. Like I have passions and stuff, but I haven't found that one thing that has me like jumping for joy just yet. So when I find that one thing, I think, you know, I'd be satisfied with life. Like having my grandma, having some money, and being happy. Like, you know, who wouldn't want to be happy? Biggest fear, running out of time to like, so I'm not really that close with all of my family. I have a really extensive family that's like in Jamaica, in Canada, in England, in New York, and like everywhere. And outside of my family that lives in Florida, I'm not really close with them. And I think I have family here in Florida that I'm not close with either, like that I've probably never met. But my biggest fear is like not being able to meet all my family and get to know all my family. My grandfather died before my mom even got to meet him, and it's just like, you know, like that's a regret. Like he didn't even get to see his own child before his death. So I just don't want that to be the situation for me. Like I don't want to, and not saying that death is going to be what causes it, but like look at this pandemic. We are sitting in the house, like not able to go anywhere, not able to do anything. Like this could be like, I could have, my last chance to meet some of my family could have been last Christmas, and I chose not to go to a Christmas party. And now look, January, February came around and we in the house. And who knows if we ever going outside or if I'm ever traveling. Like, what if I can't never go back to Jamaica? Like, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, not being close with all my family before, like, time is up. Like, I recently met a grandmother of mine, and that was my first time meeting her. Like, I mean, I think when I was a baby, I used to be around her, but like stuff like that, like that's crazy to know that I'm 23. Was I 23? I was 21, no, 22 when I met her. And I mean, granted, she way in Jamaica, so it's like that was not really in my reach. But stuff like that, like suppose the pandemic happened, or suppose when I last went to Jamaica, like I didn't go see her, like I would have, and she's sick now, so it's just like, yeah, not being able to know all my family before time is up for them or for myself or for the world. If I had to choose between being a millionaire and having eternal happiness, this is such a deep question. I don't know how I would answer this. This is why I've been procrastinating this question. Like, it was at the top of my list and I kept pushing it down. I honestly don't know. Eternal happiness or money makes me happy though. And on that note, I don't know. I feel like there was probably more that I could have said that I didn't say. I had a lot of questions, but they were like all over the place. And I was like, I'm not about to answer all these all over the place questions. Like, it was kind of obnoxious. Follow me on my socials at Real Chemistry on Instagram and on Twitter at DM Chemistry. Chemistry spelled Kimistry. And if you guys enjoyed listening to me talk, even just this much, even if it was just okay, even if it was kind of dull, but you could kind of work with it, come back. Go ahead and subscribe, because at this point, it's only going to get better. Like, the more I'm talking to this camera, the more I feel like I'm actually talking to my homegirls. Like, y'all is about to be my lifelong homegirls. I'm gonna take this YouTube journey serious, and I'm gonna really give y'all some content y'all want to see. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you guys. I know, like, that was like so calm, cool, and collected, and you like, dang, she must be real cool. I am. But I'm gonna have some more exciting content coming soon. This was just like a warm-up, a get to know me, because I want y'all to know who I am and whatever. So yeah, like I said earlier, follow me on my socials and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.